Speech today, he talked about Cuban ingenuity, and he talked about when Cuban Americans are able to come together, they can build, and when they do come together, they build things like Miami. I want to go down to my colleague, Glenna Milberg, who is live in Little Havana with reaction not only to that statement, but reaction to the speech, and what a shout out from the president today about the Magic City, Glenna.
Absolutely, Calvin. Everyone in South Florida knows how much the Cubans built Miami, and right here in Little Havana, this is, for the last 50 years, the heart and soul of Cuban exile. Not everyone speaks with the same voice here. This is not a monolithic block at all, but I will tell you today, even the hardliners were very impressed with the tone and the content of the president's speech. A click-clack of domino tiles and dancing shoes, where so many decades in exile say today they watch their president do good.
Habló muy bien el presidente.
He spoke well to the people.
They need to be open to the world.
More freedom, more food.
Among those watching at Cuban American National Foundation headquarters, the chairman who helped frame the content of the president's extraordinary speech direct to Cuban citizens.
When the Cuban people hear directly from the President of the United States that we are not your obstacle, that we are your friend, that we are your ally, that we're here to trade with you, support you, help you build businesses, it breaks a mindset.
A shrewd and subtle message, says Pepe Hernandez, a Bay of Pigs veteran whose father was executed by Castro operatives.
Now it is up to you, but we know that you got the tools. You know that the people can do it, but you are not going to be able to do it until there is a democracy here.
The foundation has compiled this list of political prisoners in Cuba. Its members will tell you history has not played out like they'd imagined.
We all have our tragic stories because what the regime used was family separation. And I think that we need to take comfort in that it's hopefully a new day in Cuba, and we need to support the Cuban people and their aspirations for freedom and democracy.
If there is a criticism we've heard today, it's that the president really should have taken a tougher stance in repudiating human rights violations and demanding that there be none. And that was really the big critique today, but everyone really understands the political calculations of the way the president presented his speech today right to the Cuban people. So from Little Havana, we will take you back to the original Havana. Calvin?